Hello, my name is Dr. Dympna O'Sullivan and I'm the academic lead for the Digital Futures Research Hub at TU Dublin. I'm the lead of the Co-Design for Dementia project funded by Science Foundation Ireland under the National Challenge Fund. My research is focused on developing assistive technologies to enable persons with dementia to live independently at home for longer. Our research team advocates strongly that persons with dementia should be at the centre of decision making regarding their care. However, there's limited involvement of persons with dementia in the design of technology that could be used to support their plans for living independently at home. My research brings together a multidisciplinary team of computer scientists, social scientists, clinicians who are key providers of care to persons with dementia, dementia charity organisations, as well as persons living with dementia and their informal carer. And together we are co-designing and co-creating a novel assistive technology platform for integrated dementia self-management support. The toolkit, it incorporates advanced techniques from human-computer interaction, the Internet of Things for placing sensors around the home, and artificial intelligence to personalise home-based support for dementia. So usability, for example, is a really big issue when you're working with older adults in general, but also, people with cognitive conditions, it can be very difficult to use technology. So we put a lot of work from, advanced human-computer interaction techniques into designing the interface so that it's usable and accessible for people with dementia. We have also developed a computational model of care qualities for people with dementia. So this allows us to understand and to measure the activities of daily living that people are achieving in their daily lives. It also allows us to monitor the progression of a condition. For example, if people aren't achieving those activities of daily living. So people can self-report their activities, but we also have a sensor framework that underlies the toolkit. So these are passive sensors around the home that are used to understand the activities that people are undertaking in the home and whether or not they're achieving those activities. And then we integrate algorithms from machine learning to understand that progression, the rate at which a person is, unable to complete those tasks or the rate at which they're declining. And this our algorithm can then offer up alternative activities to the person, to allow them to keep active. But it can also be a flag for informal carers to show that, a person is no longer achieving the activities that they were. So with raising dementia prevalence, an aging population, and a lack of disease-modifying treatments, this represents a significant public health challenge for Ireland. The number of people with the condition in Ireland will more than double in the next 20 years to over 150,000 by 2045, and that will be about 2.5% of the population. Both the HSE and the Alzheimer's Society of Ireland, they advocate for a community model of care for people living with dementia and believe that people with dementia who want to remain in their own homes should be supported to do so for as long as possible with high quality home care supports. Our assistive technology toolkit, it's currently undergoing a field trial in the homes of people with dementia and their informal caregivers. So the trial, what that's assessing is the impact of the technology on enhancing the quality of life of persons with dementia, their independence and the well-being of persons with dementia. But we're also exploring, some of the potential challenges and limitations. We're very interested in extending our work to incorporate more support for the informal caregiver. That is a family member or friend who's, caring for a person for dementia in their home. The care burden associated with dementia is really large, and informal carers of people with dementia are significantly more stressed than carers of people with other conditions. So we're interested in, can we incorporate support for the informal carer as well as the person who's living with dementia. So one of the very interesting results from our field trial to date is that the use of technology by persons with dementia, it relies really heavily on a person's attitude towards the technology and not their age. So motivation and positivity towards the technology, as well as a belief in the prospective usefulness of the technology. These are really important factors to consider when you're designing technology for older people. And that's why the co-design approach of our project is very significant. The participatory approach fosters this sense of empowerment and ownership among persons with dementia, enabling them to contribute their insights into the design of the technology that will support their everyday needs. We're hoping to extend the technology perhaps with different types of interaction modalities. From speaking to people with dementia, they're very, very interested in voice-activated technologies. So can we incorporate, again, commercial off-the-shelf type technologies like Alexas into the toolkit to allow people to interact with the toolkit using their voice?